You look amazing, by the way, on camera.
Thank you. So have you been doing other media interviews as well?
We have an interview with Elle as well.
Okay.
I found it quite interesting how the more female-oriented magazines are picking up on the press release.
Well, because we always have like female dating coaches here. Like,
Are there a lot?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
when we promoted this event, we got a lot of women ask. Okay, so there are two. We had a lot of moms.
Oh.
And a lot of moms calling in. It's like, can my son go? That's fine. Of course, your son can come. It's like, how about my daughter? Do you have anything for my daughter?
Well, Harriet does that.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
I send
yeah.
them on to Harriet. But then there's another segment of women who want to learn how to attract women, who also came to us. It's like,
Are you serious?
oh, yeah, no, especially at the door. So they
Wow.
came, and then it's like, oh, do you let women? I'm sorry, that this is a men's event, and I'm afraid they might not be comfortable with you being in the room. So it's like, so then they ask, so do you have anything for women who want to attract women? And I was like, I don't know.
Not yet.
Maybe not yet.
So I think that could be a good niche.
It's a very targeted niche.
Yeah.
Alright, so shall we start?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so based on what you've seen in the workshop on Saturday, like what do you think Singaporean men have to work on?
The most, definitely their
sorry.
confidence.
So much for being a professional. Okay, sorry, go on.
I'll let it slide if you give me some slack. Yeah, so really just their overall knowledge, because what we found is most guys, they're never actually taught how to meet women. So people are going out there and just basically freestyling it with no clue of what they're actually supposed to be doing. So, and also they don't know what they want. So when you combine that, so someone first, they don't know what they want, so they don't know what they're aiming for. So it's like setting off on a journey in a ship and not having any clue where you're going, and also not having the tools to actually do that either. So it's like setting off on a journey, not knowing where you're going without something to actually, like without even a vehicle to do the journey. So yeah, I think that's definitely the main thing.
Right, and besides what Singaporean men have to work on, I mean, women here, they are starting to approach men more as well, but some guys might find it a bit too intimidating. So how can we do that without scaring the guy off, basically?
Okay. So the problem really with that is that if a guy isn't confident enough to approach a woman, when a woman approaches him, he may not actually believe or understand that she's actually interested in him. So he could think that she's maybe sort of messing with him in a way, or he might think that if she came up and sort of said, oh, what are you drinking, or something like that, he might have thought that that's actually what she wants to know, and not actually realise that she's interested. So if a woman would like to approach a man, she needs to, in a way, make it quite obvious to him that she is interested to be more than just friends with him, or at least, at least so that he can sort of get it straight in his head that she's not just like messing with him, and because guys can be kind of dumb sometimes. Just write that down.
So how do you like make it really, really obvious?
Yeah, so obviously you want to do it in a way where the guy doesn't think that you're promiscuous or something like that, but at the same time you need to make it clear. So the main thing would be to actually, we call it like a statement of intent. So that's when you you have to verbalize the fact that you are interested. Right. So this could be something like, hey, I'm really enjoying talking with you. Maybe we should grab a coffee sometime, or something like that.
Right.
So then he thinks, oh, wow, she is actually interested to catch up with me one-on-one outside of this occasion. And that in itself isn't something that's too forward, but at the same time it's making a statement that lets him know that you would be interested in more than that.
Okay. And since you've done the workshop and everything, like, do you have any observations about Singaporean men and the dating scene here in general?
Yeah, so Singaporean guys, they seem quite timid. Yeah, so I would say that one of the big things is they need to be more outgoing. Also, I think that because of it's quite an insular society, so it's almost like people stay in their small little groups and they don't really intermingle very much. There's not really too many opportunities where people would end up meeting other people unless they sort of happen to bump into them through different social circles and stuff. So one of the things that I think is a useful tool, especially now, is dating apps and things like that. And it's because it gives you the opportunity to meet people that you otherwise never would have had the opportunity to meet. So I'm actually a big fan of Tinder. Okay, I think it's brilliant. I actually have written a system for men, at least, how to use Tinder, how to set up their profile. So it's called the BAM system. So bait, attract, meet. So how to set your profile up to bait the right kind of girls that you want. Secondly, how to communicate through your messaging so that you're not just the boring guy that doesn't know what to say. Like how to structure messages. It's not a script, but it's a formula, as it were. And then also, lastly, how and when to structure an opportunity for you and her to meet. So the best thing about that is it just gets people practicing dating. And I think a lot of people, they're sort of adverse to the idea that you should practice dating, but they're sort of doing this one shot, one kill thing where they think, when I see the right girl, I'll instantly know what to do and get it right first time, but it's not realistic. So it's more important that they practice dating and they get out there and they have lots of interactions, meeting lots of different people, so they get comfortable with the process, and then once they've done that, when they do meet the right person, they actually have the skills or the experience and the confidence in that environment so that they're not going to be nervous and mess it up when they meet the right person. So